That's not good, is it? The original beams are just basically screwed sort of straight into the end grain, so I think we can do a better job than that. Right, so we now need to get this beam out here. As you can see, here's our original plywood deck. So this is the deck that we're replacing, so we may as well take this off as well, because it's not doing much, is it, because it's sagged. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to start cutting along here, because this plywood on the outside is poorly. As you can see there. Starting to move. So it's a bit weird when you're like cutting your bow up. This is actually quite a stressful part. Wheelhouse is definitely not held on that well. There's loads of props everywhere, wedges, nothing actually physically holding, no screws, nothing, just sort of like being pushed up. And we're floating as well. Good job I've got no wind. Right, so I've cleared out now under here, because we need to get our new beam in here, don't we? So hence all the clearing out. So what we need to do now is change the end of this beam, because it was obviously rotten, but we've obviously cut it here to allow for the beam shell to come in. So that's my next job, I think, is to change the end of this beam. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to scarf it, maybe down that way. No, I'm going to scarf it that way. Scarf it down there, put a new beam in, it's going to be fixed in. Oh, yeah, and then we need to get, ideally today, just to get a new beaming across there, and I'll be happy then.
Okay, so all the wiring's in, all to the junction boxes, so all of the old run and done that electric thing. So what we're up to now is I've got all the wires for the lights going down here. So we need to put in, now this is all temporary, don't forget, this isn't like final fix electrics, and they're not going to look that ugly and raw when the boat's all nice. But what we're going to put in now is a fuse box. The reason we're putting in a fuse box is because the supply wire that we've got coming in, it's not ours, it's an old one, we're not sure where it comes from.
We know it comes from the fuse box.
It comes from a fuse box, but we thought as a temporary extra precaution, we're going to add our own fuse box in line. And then we're going to obviously put a light switch on it. Next job, let's get that done.
Cut my scarf in here now. Trying to get this off there now, gently. Get some chisels, I think.
So nearly wired all the fuse box in, the socket's on. Nearly time for the big switch on. Right, I think we need a fuse.
Too much switches. Well, it should work now.
Ready?
Go on. Hey! Yay! Well done! Well done, Jim.
We got lightish.
It's not the brightest.
Think after me.
Well, no, the captain.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's still, it's
You know
light
what, it's a good
outside.
spread of light, you know.
Yeah.
But you can always add more on now, can't you?
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy with my junction boxes and my chock blocks. So we got the job ticked off anyway, at least when it does start getting dark really early of the night, we can see.
It's quite cosy, actually. It illuminates the beams. So.
And the good thing is when you stood here, you can't see all the wires.
Yeah, for me, you can't see the wires until you get to there.
Cool. Job done.